Hey everyone, welcome to our subject Stylistics and Discourse Analysis, and this will be our first lesson. But in this first meetup, or our first lesson, we will be covering uh, many topics, no? So para hindi naman sayang yung time na pag-record ko. So I will be discussing what is stylistics, the modern stylistics, purpose, the rhetorics and the history of stylistics, what is style, of course the definition of norm, individual, functional, foregrounding, invasion, parallelism, and the approaches in stylistics. Okay, so be mindful of uh, the terms and of course try to cope up with the discussion because after this I will be sending the link for your quiz and you'll be having two outputs for this lesson. We will be having an activity uh, for the approaches in stylistics, and after that, you'll be answering through a Google form your quiz. Okay, so let's start. Here are some of the definitions we should remember uh, when learning stylistics. Okay, a selection of non distinctive features of language is called style. Okay, so we are not just referring about uh, the features of a language uh, that can be seen by the naked eye, that can be observable. But most specifically, we are tackling or we are referring to non-distinctive, meaning ito yung mga features ng language na hindi basta-basta nakikita. Okay? So, ano ibig sabihin kung hindi natin makikita? We will be analyzing, we'll be digging deeper to the meaning of or to the feature of that language. Ayan. So, that is the definition of style in stylistics. Okay, the norm, nabanggit ko na siguro dati ang meaning ng norm. Of course, this is the rules, the existing uh, rules in language on how it is properly used. Okay? How it is systematically used. Ayan. So, meron dito systematically, sabihin ng norm. Okay. Now, every author has his or her own individual style. Okay. It is a unique. Okay, pag sinabi natin unique, kakaiba sa kanya. Ayan. So, uh, more especially, siya lang may ganitong style. So, that's individual style. Okay? So, that's why it is easily recognizable. Yan. For example, may literary work na ganito ang style. Yan, mga punctuations and other features ng language ay it is easily recognizable because of the individual style of the author. Okay, the function or the role of the object of the feature of the language, kung anong role ng feature of language na sa pagkakagamit sa isang literary piece. That's function. And of course, stylistics, it is a branch of linguistics. Yeah. So it is under linguistics ang stylistics. So in this subject, we will be investigating principles and the results of selection and use of lexical, grammatical, phonetic, and meron pa rin phonetic, combination of grammatical, lexical, and phonetic. And of course, other language used for the transfer of thoughts and emotions. Okay, so we are transferring not just thoughts, not just about concepts, mga ideas, kundi kasama ang emotions sa stylistics. Okay, so again, this is a subdiscipline of linguistics. Hindi siya, kumbaga hindi siya kasing level ng linguistics, ka-broad ng linguistics, kundi it is under linguistics. Okay, it is systematic analysis. Yeah, so we don't just analyze a literary piece na ano-ano lang, ganyan. But we are analyzing it systematically. Yeah. And of course, the style of the language can vary. Depende sa author, sa genre, and its historical and context period. That's according to Crystal and Davy 1969. So that is stylistics, a systematic analysis that vary according to factors. Okay, now Stylistics deals with two interdependent objectives. Okay, so there are objectives that are interdependent, no? Pagdating sa stylistics, these are stylistic devices and expressive means. Yeah, as we go on with our lesson, we will be discussing about that, the stylistic devices. What are the difference between the two? Okay, now, sabi dito ni Le Circle, 1993, nobody has really ever really known what the term stylistic means. And in any case, hardly anyone seems to care. It's just normally mga tao ay they don't know about the term stylistics. Iba, first time nilang na-encounter ang stylistics and they don't care about what stylistic is. Okay, yeah. So, as time goes on, no, stylistics become modern. It goes along with it went along with the modernization of the society. Because sabi nga dito, it is positively flourishing. So hindi siya nagfe-fade. Hindi siya nawawala as time goes by. Because in the early 21st century, it is very much alive and well. Ayan. So, yung sabi dito ni Lee Circle na no one really cares about the term stylistics, parang nangyayari na nagiging obsolete, no, ang term na stylistic. But stylistics is very much alive and well because it is taught and researched in university departments of language. Yan, so may mga research about stylistics. Ayan, meron tayong subject about stylistics. Okay. So these are examples of stylistics, of modern stylistics. We have feminist stylistics, cognitive stylistics, and discourse stylistics. Okay, so besides from the systematic analysis of stylistics, okay, so this is also a textual interpretation. Ayan, so alam naman natin kapag sinabi natin interpretation, mas mababaw siyang meaning, no, other from analysis. Okay, this is a textual interpretation. So pag nag-interpret tayo ng text, that's also called stylistics. Yeah. But the primary place is the assigned to language. Okay. The text functional significance as discourse acts in turn as a gateway to its interpretation. Okay. So, what is the purpose of stylistics? Why should we do stylistics? Bakit ba nag-stylistics tayo? Okay. Number one, doing stylistics is to exploring the language. No, we want to explore more about languages. No, we want to explore creativity on how this language can be used. So that's why we study stylistics. Okay. So if we explore the language, no, we want to understand the substantial purchase of literary text. Okay. We identify the rules. We will learn how to use the rules properly and how those rules can be bent. Okay, sa stylistics, we are allowed to bend rules, distended, or even stretched to the breaking point. Okay, so meron ditong sa last line as nagsasabi na you should never undertake stylistics unless you are interested in language. So maybe we should start being interested in English language in order for us to know more or be also interested in learning stylistics. Again, we do stylistics to explore language, creativity, and to enrich our ways of thinking. Okay, so here are the 3 R's of stylistics. No? Nung meron ang isang stylistic analysis, it should be rigorous. Yeah. So rigorous means it should state facts. It should have based on something. based on an explicit framework of analysis. Yeah, it should be truthful. Okay, may mga theories tayong basis when we are doing a stylistic analysis. That's what it means to be rigorous. Okay, a stylistic analysis should also be retrievable. Pag sinabi natin retrievable, once a stylistic analysis is done, it should be retrievable by other stylisticians. Okay, so dapat yan sa isang ano lang maintindihan nila kung ano yung stylistic analysis na yun, no? It should be easily understandable. Okay? Then, stylistic analysis should also be replicable. Yan, pwedeng makopy, no? By others' work, ma-develop. Yan. But that does not mean na we should all try to copy, no? Hindi ganun ang meaning ng replicable. Sabi ko nga, it can be used to develop stylistic analysis. Okay. Stylistics is now widely used in teaching and language learning. Okay, so this is why it's called, it is now part of the pedagogical uh, use of the language. No? Kasi nga ay sinusundan na natin yung process of teaching and learning the language when learning stylistics. Okay, it can also be the pride of place in the linguistic armory. Yan. So pag sinabi natin linguistic armory, we have that armor, no? Na alam nating protektado tayo, alam nating kaya nating gamitin yung language. Yan, yung second language. So nagiging safe or nagiging powerful, no? Motivated gumamit ang learners ng second language because of stylistics dahil meron silang linguistic armory. Okay.